I said that just for clarification of that one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
The
right.
other thing is that there was reference in his testimony to a brother Williams, or William.
Lover William.
Lover William.
Oh,
Who is, then if I can continue with him, who is Lover Williams?
He's the one that brought him into the church.
right.
He is
He tell you the man who
He
he
was a
saw.
priest. He was a priest of the church. Brought Brother Wells into
He
the
was
church.
an Ethiopian Zion Coptic church member.
Oh, yeah.
And
Who
priest.
brought,
A priest.
Okay.
let me see if there's anything else. The only other thing that I wanted to verify was one page with regard to the, I think it's volume 1, and number 3 of the Zion Coptic Times, with regard to his signing and supposedly writing that part that is in there, when we've already, if my memory serves me correctly, we have already on record that he is blind.
Sure, he is.
Is that, can I ask you that, is Brother Wells blind?
Yes, he is blind. He has lost his sight for some years now.
Can he write?
I think he should can. I never so prove him for a long years now.
Do you want?
Do you, let me,
You want us to let you know and stipulate one way or the other whether he wrote that? Is that what you? Whether he dictated it or composed it or?
yeah, I want to, if you have, do you ever have a copy of it, make that part of the.
Yes, what I'd like
deposition?
is
I'd just
to-
like to show
okay.
it to him and ask how this thing got written.
Why don't you let me do one question on redirect, and then you can take them on recross. Where are the 3 copies of the Coptic Times that we had right here? Okay. This is on redirect. There were in this chair here, there were 3 copies of the Coptic Times.
Who took that? Who removed them from here?
Yeah.
You have them over there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to show you, Brother Dickens, 3 copies of the Coptic Times for newspaper. The first is entitled Coptic Times, Church and State. The second is entitled Coptic Times, The Bad Mind and the Good Mind. And the third is entitled Coptic Times, Coptic Schedule of Events.
And can you give him the edition of the volume?
No, that's sufficient. We'll attach them to the deposition. Now, I'd like to ask you if you're familiar with these, sir.
Sure.
All right. Do the writings contained in these newspapers where they talk about and give moral guidance and speak of moral issues and doctrines of the Ethiopian Zion Coptic Church, are they in fact moral guidance and the doctrines of the Ethiopian Coptic Church?
I'd object to that question.
Sure it is.
He hasn't been shown to know the contents of it, or written it, or read them.
Okay. Along the lines of those objections, have you read all of these 3? You've read them, haven't you, sir?
Yeah, I see.
All right. And you are familiar with them?
Sure it is.
Oh, very well.
It's nothing new to me.
Very well.
Nothing new to him.
I'd like these attached to the deposition as well. Yeah.
Brother Dickens, do you know who publishes these?
Indicating the Coptic Times exhibit.
Composite exhibit.
If I know who,
Who publishes these?
like the printer himself or who are the...
Who's responsible for publishing these?
In the beginning, is that the word? Is that the word? What is written there? Word?
Is that the word?
Word?
What is written there?
Is that word written there on? On those
just says-
papers?
On top of it says Coptic Times.
Right. Are they words?
Are they words?
Are they words? Are not they words?
Those words?
Yeah.
Word? Yeah. They are God word. What is God?
I understand, but do you know who?
God's words.
Do you know who
Word is
proceeded
God.
to publish this magazine? Was it published here?
No, I don't think it was published here. I don't know.
Do you know where it was published?
I don't think so. Could have been somewhere else in the world.
Do Do you know who wrote the articles in here?
Not to my knowledge so fair. Could have been any man who do so.
Not to my knowledge, so fair could be any man who do so.
Have you read every one of these newspapers?
I go through them.
When did you read them?
I go through.
When I have the time. When I have the time, I go through every one.
Always in spirituality is ready.
Yeah, I read everyone to comprehend knowledge from every man. For everyone has got something saying always.
I read and to comprehend knowledge from every month. Everyone has something to say always.
Always.
In one of the exhibits, which is listed as Volume 1, Number 3, I show you an article on page 10 and 11.
Have you read this article?
If I wouldn't be able to see it now, for without my glasses now, I'd be able to see these prints. They are too fine for me to look at them.
Print too
So that's my
small,
only
too
excuse.
fine.
Not that I'm not a reader and would able to concern.
Which article?
So you read them to me and I'll,
This is an article,
yeah.
which in the end is signed, yours in the master service, Elder Walter Wells. Did you see Mr. Wells ever write an article such as this?
As I foretold you, that for all some long years now, though he is my close brother with me, I have never seen him written, for I know he lost his sight from a long time. I don't know whether he's still capable of writing anything or not. You see, I know I can, for sure.
The context of the letter came from him, though.
Well, when he wrote it. It's time to answer what you said. You said that he for a long time was blind.
Yes, and from thence I know I never yet seen him take up any activity to where pencil and paper is concerned. To know, for I know he can't read, so I don't approve him still be able to write. I know before he could do something for himself, I approve that. But not now, and for a long time now I don't know how. So whether it was before a long time that it's done, or what, I couldn't tell.
So you don't know when this was written by him, if it was written by him at all.
Right, I couldn't tell.
You can either tell me if, excuse me, you cannot tell me whether it was written by him.
Right.
Nor can you tell me whether he could have signed it within the recent, let's say, the last few months or a year.
Well, quite likely. It's not impossible for them. He isn't dead. He can still do something. For he was here with us a while ago and he walked and gone, though he's blind. So it's like,
There's one other thing I'd like to do, query. I'm only ask the question whether Brother Wells has ever been convicted of a crime.
no, man.
No.
No, I talk for him for that. I talk for him for that.
I have one question on redirect, if I could, or on redirect. Could Brother Wells have given the information in the article to Brother Love in the article that he's speaking of that was published in the Coptic Times?
Objection, lack of
Sure it could have been.
calls for conclusion.
Sure it could have been.
It's the history of the church.
What?
Sure it could have been.
And does Brother Wells, often when he speaks, do other brothers take down what he says?
Yes, it is so.
And oftentimes they take down what he said in order that his knowledge could be spread to others.
Abroad, that every man will know.
Objection is to time reference, relevance with regard to this particular article.
Yeah, I think so too. And what brother would plagiarize Brother Wally's word? It's his word. Not our word. I would not sign my name, Brother Wally's word. If I wrote it down, and took it from his mouth,
For the record.
no, man.
We started what?
That would be the way
We started about 1:30, it's now 20 of 9.
Okay, yes, and my brother's idea.
Please, we're done. Shoot.
Okay, that's about all I can think of.
Waive the reading.
That was, thank God, it was one of the first things we did.
Stipulated at the beginning.
Back, you can get Patrick fell off.
Come on. What do you want to do? Please to me.
Thank you very much for your time and courtesy.
Oh, yes. And much more to be employed.
Much more.
Much more I would like to employ. If you are worried in yonder world and you want me to help you, and I will uplift you spiritually, that when we go a little higher, pray the Lord, He will be good and gracious unto us.
Well, you realize when we go back there, my situation is still an applicant. I hope you explain that to me.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sitting there obviously doing something you may think is improper. You know, as best as I can in the system. You
Oh,
understand that?
yes, that's right. Big word. Big word.
At least you can do for God, especially in the fact.
Yes.
Brother Dickens, it was an honor to meet you.
My glorious son. Beautiful.
Nice to see you again.
Oh, yes, my
You're
brother.
marvelous. Your
Nice to
testimony
meet
was
you.
excellent.
Oh, yes.
Please tell Brother Wells the same.
Oh, yes, I
I'm
will.
sorry he's not here, so I can tell him goodbye.
Okay. I will do it.
Thank you for me also.
I'll see you.
Thank you for courtesy.
Okay, my
Brother,
brother.
thank you for the gift of your wisdom.
Oh, my God.
Brother Bobby, thank you for coming.
Lord. Perfect Lord.
Right now,
You get really more.
Some of them may not be. Litigation. Probably easier, I'm sure, at a later time after things get finished through the process. I don't think there'd be any problem. That's probably best, but then there's, you know, the record set, everything's done, you know, go up. But you're saying just have to be such a thing, it's like getting into what they refer to as work product.
Can I call somebody for you? Can I call you right?
Brother, love, praise the Lord. See you again. I'll be back. Awesome. Come on, thank you. I will keep meeting you again. I'll be back. Yeah, I love that word.
Harvey, can I ask you something? If you take a month of that and tape, if we have any problems, that's what your name is. That way we'll be able to, you took it down to the tape. And if we have any problems with regard to what you said, you had a tape.
Yeah.
Hey, Bergen. If there's any problems with what you said. If you have any problems, then
I think a couple of times I
We have a very good Lord to the
about the three things, and you want to ask the question.
Want to help me carry some?
Do you want a copy of this?
Don't laugh like that.
I think so. All right. Question is whether I want to read it.
Do you have is there a bag or something we could put the exhibits in?
Do we change like a paper size to change plates to tomorrow morning?
Let's try to get change plates first. Yeah, I think we do have a copy.
How long do you think it's going to take to get it out?
6 months.
That's what I figured. Religion and government.
So they're trying to call the airport, it was always busy.
Do you particularly want to stay?
Hey, we're gonna ride down with you, right?
What?
They may tell me to stay at work. We're gonna ride down with them, right?
Huh?
We're going down with you or
How you all
somebody
gonna
else
stay
or
here
what?
tonight? Just go down tomorrow? I don't know what.
We're trying, first we gotta make reservations, make sure reservations are confirmed on the plane.
I have a hard time finding a place to stay.
Where did I do my cigarette?
So what, you call you to pick up a table?
Sure.
Mike,
I'm gonna say that I think I asked the wrong question. With hindsight, I get anything else. I asked the wrong question, but it's many questions from the perspective of an advocate. So, huh? I'll find out. First thing you do, they yell at me. They yell at you. Thanks, Frank. Tell Brother Will, thank you very much for the courtesy.
Still here tonight.
Yeah, I'm supposed to ask for the car. I'm supposed to stay pretty.
Just anyone?
Huh?
Just anyone?
got a car.
Oh, I don't know if you have to.